guys, it's Casey. So, I finally got a package in that I have been waiting for all month. It was from eBay and I ordered it on August 2nd and I finally got it on Tuesday morning. So super excited. It was a huge deal that I found. A lady was getting rid of all of her beading supplies because she was not beading anymore. And so it had a bunch of tools and stuff in it too, and that's part of why I ordered it, because one of the tools is one of the one-step loopers, which if you know the one-step loopers, you know that they're on sale for $33 at the craft stores. So anywhere from 33 to 38 depending on which craft store you're at. So a bug just landed on me, sorry. Like I say, I have these shop lights up here so that it's bright and the bugs flock to them, especially considering I'm right by windows and doors. So they drive me crazy, but there's not much I can do about them other than put up fly strips. Anyway, so I got this package and it is this. That's how big it is. I won it for $35 and I paid $10 for shipping. And I'm going to unbox it with you guys here. So if you guys want to watch this and see what's in this box, then stay tuned. If not, then go to a different video. Alright, I'm going to turn you guys around and we'll see what's in this box. Just a second. Okay, so go away. Go away. So first, there was memory wire. A lot of it. So there is a total of, I think, 8. That's what I counted. So we're at 5 right there. Yep, 8. 6, 7, 8. So memory wire. That's a lot of memory wire. And memory wire runs, I swear to goodness, I'm going to kill you, fly. Memory wire runs, well, like I got one with 100 loops off of Amazon and it was $7.99 for mine. So I mean, even that, for 8 of these, that pays for this box to get this much memory wire. So, and some of them are smaller than others and some are larger. So I'm going to set these to the side and we'll look at other stuff. Just one second, guys. Okay, and then next in this set, which is why I ordered this thing in the first place, really, is, hold on, I'm trying to grab them all. Tools. So it had all of these tools in it. So this is a bead reamer, and usually at Hobby Lobby this runs like $3.99. Then there are memory wire cutters. I actually already have some of these, so probably some of these tools will get given away, like those. And this is why I ordered it. And she even left the instructional things in with it. Like here's the one-step looper back. Here's for the crimper. There was a crimper. Then I guess those are the only two. Well, there's a thing for the crimp tubes. Like there's a 1 through 4 size crimp tubes. So, but those I'll show in a few minutes. But this is why I wanted it, because I really wanted to get one of these. It's got something in it. A red dot. I really wanted to get one of these because I have the yellow one, but it's a 2.25 or something size, and this is the smaller loop. It makes a small loop. So I had been wanting to get one of these and I hadn't yet. And like say these run around $30 some. Then there were clippers, which is great because I actually needed some because I've messed mine up. And of course the crimping pliers, the memory wire cutters, and then these two tools they come from a set from, well, this one says Tooltron, but mine was from Artistic Wire. And mine are Beadalon, but this is Tooltron, I guess. But these are the same pliers, except mine are more purple. And my set, this set right here, it came with 5, and it cost $40. So this one had the round nose pliers and the bent nose pliers. Not sure yet if I will keep these or not, but we'll see. But I mean, just these tools alone, this is way over the box what I paid for it. So, I mean, those are amazing to have too. So let me set these aside. And I love that she kept the little informational things on them too. These things. I love that. Then I got a tool that I didn't even realize that I got. I didn't see it in the pictures. So let me pull this out. This is a spiral maker. And I have to watch a YouTube video on how to use this, but it's this and this piece, and it has the instructions on the back, but it's kind of confusing. So I'm gonna watch a YouTube video. But I was wanting to get one of these too to help improve my spirals. So that's great that I got this, and I didn't even have to buy it. I mean, technically I bought it, but it was like in this set, which is how I built up my stash and my tools and stuff. Basically, I bought pieces one by one, or I got them in eBay lots. So happy to have those. Then, on top of that, there are also beads and stuff. Here's one other thing that was in there. Some curb chain for extenders. So, very happy to have that. And there's a ton of different stuff in here. So here's some ear wires. So glad to have those. And everything's done in Ziploc bags. So here are some picture frame pendants, is what they're calling these. And you could put a picture in there at the top there, or you could resin it. However you want to do it. But those are listed at $2.99, and I got several of them, I think. Then here's some clear beads. In different shapes and sizes. I would guess that these are lampwork glass. Not sure what I'm doing with them yet. Okay. There are some, I think these are just spacer beads. I was debating earlier about whether these are spacer beads or crimp tubes, because there are a couple in there that look like crimp tubes, but I think they're just spacer beads. And they're like 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter. I'm sorry guys, it's the middle of the night. Then, this was one I was excited about. I got these silver noodles, and I don't have any of these things. And I see Wendy doing memory wire bracelets with these silver noodles all the time. So, I was excited to get these, so I can do some projects with some noodles. Then there are these gold daisy spacers, and I'm not sure that I have any in gold, so very happy to have those. Then there are some glass beads that are lined in silver on the outside, and if you move all this stuff, it says 6 by 9 millimeter, 20 pieces for $1.59. And I don't know if there's 20 pieces in there, but that's cool to have those. And I have another one of those somewhere. Oh, here are the crimp tubes that I was telling you about. They come in these little little glass jars, and they say what size they are, and on that little informational packet it'll tell you what to use them on. And I had been meaning to get some of these as well, and I hadn't yet, so glad to have these. Then there are these large 6-0 seed bead mixes. This one's a pink and red mix. Very pretty. Not sure what I'm using them on yet. Let me see. I think I have some. Oh, here's a pink and blue and clear mix of seed beads. I think that's all of the seed beads. Then there's this bead mix in green that is, I think, like a check glass, honestly. Maybe some lamp work, because there's some really cool beads in here. I might do a sorting video later on these, I don't know. But very pretty, and there's like a whole Ziploc bag of them. So, glad to have those. Then, there are these spacers, and I see there's a couple of rondelles in here too. I'm going to kill you, fly. So these are big hole spacers for like cording. So really glad to have those. Let's set these over here. And I'm going to start kind of like a bead soup off to the side here. So if I find any more stuff like that, then I can put them in there. Then these are some glass beads. And you know what, guys? Give me just a second. I'm going to clear some of this out of the way so we can still. Okay, so I've cleared some of this out. So this was another Ziploc bag. It had these two bags in it, which some of these match. And then I'm going to guess these pink ones were their own little thing here. And they're glass. So yeah, I bet these pink ones were their own little or not container, but like Ziploc-y thing. And then these go with these here. And then these are some smaller ones. Those are all 8mm. These are 6. Okay. Then we got some more frames. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't completely on there. Or, well, actually these are called amulets, I guess. And they have these little things you can stick in them. But there's 3 of them, and I don't know why we have this many of those, but I'll have to look up some info on these. If anybody knows how you work these, really, let me know. So here's some more of these clear glass, or lampwork glass. I think they're lampwork glass. So I got 2 bags of those then. Then this is like a couple of coils and a couple of bead caps. And some of this chain. This looks like they cut pieces already up so that they could do extenders. Then we've got, looks like 4, 5, 6 of these bronze or copper And actually, let me see if I can find my bags and I will put these away. Those are the big ones. Sorry, guys. Oh, and there was one more coil in here, too. Got everything was done up in these little bags, and I'm not a fan of them at all. Okay, so I guess the best I can do is this. I know I have smaller ones in here somewhere, but I'll switch them out later. So there's those pretty little cones, and I'm not going to say no to those. Those are really cute. And there's 2 coils that it looks like she did, and I will probably use these for pendants. So I'm going to set those to the side. Then there's a couple other styles of cones. Cone bead caps. That one's stuck. There's 2 of these big silver cone bead caps and 2 of these really wide flower bead caps. And then the rest are all these type of bead caps. So put those all together for now, and I'll separate them out later. Then there is this strand of, I'm not sure what it is, but we're gonna pop it out and we'll see. Okay, so it says it's from Michael's, and it says Aqua Shell Rondelle Small. So some of this is, I'm guessing they had animals because there's hair popping out. So some of this is just some seed beads, some random seed beads in different colors, but they're not the same as these, so I'm going to put them in this bead soup over here. Uh-oh, I missed the tray on some of them, so they're rolling. Okay, so that's over there in the bead soup, and then there's this shells here. Oh, see, okay, you can see them now. They're so pretty. I like that. Okay, and I am just going to tear this part off and put in a bag with these shells. So we're going to put these in a bag. But very pretty blue and green color of shell. Okay. There's those. I'll just put them in there with that little label. That way I know what I'm looking at. Here are some ear wires in a antique bronze. Here is some beads, and I'm gonna get them out of this bag. Uh-oh. One went flying. No, you don't. Sorry. Okay. And gonna go ahead and get these ones off. Uh-oh, trying to stab myself. Okay. I'm good at doing stuff like that, stabbing myself. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'll just cut that off. Okay, so this one says that it is an opaque green 10mm faceted bead. So those are very pretty. I like the faceting on them. And that's what they look like up close. Very pretty. Glad to have them. I should have went through and bagged these better, but I didn't. Because I was so excited to open them. So, there's that. Okay. Then there's this cording, and that looks like 0.5 millimeter, which if it is, you can bead on it. So super happy to have that. Okay, this looks like jump rings and chain. So this is just jump rings with one random rhinestone spacer in there. And then this is a chain. It's a very pretty chain. So, like that. But I'm going to leave them together for now. Like I say, this needs organized majorly, but that's okay. Because I'm glad to have it. Oh, one of my favorite things in here too, I really wanted these, were these lucite flowers. So glad to have these. I really don't have any lucite flowers really, except for the ones that Wendy sent me. So super glad to have those. And I hate the bag that they were in, so they're getting rebagged too. Into one of my bags. Nicer bags. I'm not good at this whole getting them in the bag thing. So, flowers. Very pretty. Glad to have those. Then, here is some bead soup. It's got a couple of black faceted rounds. Some hematite. Nope, they're not hematite. They're pearls. Some of these filigree pieces. And some cream pearls. And then these are silver pearls. And I can tell you now that these are not glass, they are plastic. So, you can always feel the difference. Occasionally you'll get mixed up on acrylic because they're really well done. But pretty much most of the time you can tell the difference. Here's some more of those frames. So, glad to have those. Here are some split rings, silver plated 6mm. Glad to have those. These are some, this says faceted oval. This one just says pink faceted AB. So these are some glass beads. And this was this one. Super pretty. Love those. And then the rest of them are like a round with an AB coating. Sorry, trying to get some of these random strings out. Anyways, the other ones look like this. They're rondelles, and they have an AB coating. And then this was the other. So, glad to have those. I'm going to sort those out later and put them in bags of their own. Okay. Then there is, this is something she made. They're large hearts. There's that one. It's very pretty. And some of them aren't done yet. They're just plain. Here's one she started on, another black one. Then these 3 are more plain ones that you could do some with. And then here's one that she had already worked on. I'm probably going to end up taking these apart. But there's those. Okay. Here's some crystal rondelles. The rhinestone crystal rondelle spacers. Okay. Some pearls. It says made in China. Bronze, bead, pearl, potato, approximately 67 millimeter, dyed freshwater. And they're $20 a kilogram, it looks like. I don't know. But very pretty. And I don't have any of that color. Uh-oh, I dropped something. I don't know what it was. Oh! It's a bag of those daisy spacers in silver. Sorry guys, I didn't tap the camera, but I tapped the whole desk. Then there's a bag with 2 of the same color of glass pearls in 2 different sizes. So there's those. Oh, here's some more glass seed beads in purple, green, pink, and like a mint color. Very pretty. Here's some more of these ovals. They're 6 by 9 millimeter, 20 for $1.59. I don't know if there's 20 there or not. Here are a bunch of, oh whoops, really pretty. Let me clear some of this out again so we can look. Okay, really pretty crystal. And actually, let me see if this is a full strand. It is. Okay, really pretty faceted crystal beads with an AB coating. Beautiful. And it's got a little tag in here, and it's showing crystal $4.76 or 14 cents each. They're 12 millimeter. So very pretty. And I got a big bag of those. So happy to have those. And I'm going to pause you guys for just a sec. Okay, sorry. I needed to clean off my bead mat because there was little hairs and it drives me insane. I'm guessing this person had animals. Okay, so these are some bicones. Very little, pretty little pink bicones. Let me pull some of these out. So, in my hand, they look the same color as my hand, but they are, in fact, pink. So, there's those. And I'm going to keep them in this container, this packaging, because it helps keep them from flying all over the place. So there's those. Here are some brown pearls in 2 sizes. They're glass pearls from Doris. There is an 8 millimeter and a 4 millimeter in here. So, not a full strand, but a lot. Here are some 6 millimeter crystal rondelles, spacers, beautiful. goodness sakes, of course. Sorry, I just made a huge mess. Okay, well, I'm not going to clean all those up right now. There was a bag of these. I dumped them all over the box, but that's okay. But I think there's 2 sizes in here, too. Yep, 8mm and 6mm. So 8 and 6 of these pink pearls, Doris. They're beautiful. They're all spilled in the bottom of the box now. So we'll just let that go. Here is another, over here. Here's another bead mix. There's some really gorgeous stuff in here that I absolutely love. And I'm making a mess. I am like terrible tonight. I'm so sorry, but I'm making a huge mess everywhere. So I love these. These are gorgeous. Love them. I also really like these ones. There's several of those. And absolutely love these, both of them. But of course, there is only one of each one. So, love these as well. They're diagonal. There's these. One's a little more opaque, and then the other's more transparent. So, really, really like this. Huh. Here's a little... Sorry, I should put them on my fingers. Little black bars, but the holes actually go down the center. So, weird. And some black teardrop rondelle, or teardrops, not rondelles. The other thing I was looking at was kind of a rondelle. And there's some of these, very pretty, and some of these. Anyways, a couple of these big blues. So really, really pretty. So I'm not going to keep going through all of that, but I will organize it eventually. I wish there would have been multiples of the elongated teardrops. This one especially, love it. Wish there was another one. I don't know where this came from though, so if anybody knows where this mix came from, please let me know. I would love to go get some more so I can get some more of those elongated teardrops. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My allergies have started acting up the last couple of days, so I'm starting to sneeze again. So sorry. Okay, so then there's some gold seed beads. They're not a good brand. They're just round glass, and they call them a tenno. So, and there's 9 grams. Sorry, yawning. There's these little chip beads. They're probably quartz. And yeah, this person definitely had animals, because I hate when my bead mat is dirty. It drives me insane. So, here's some 8mm pearls by Doris. The color supposedly is smoke, although that doesn't look like smoke at all to me. That looks like a mauve color. But supposedly it's smoke. That's what was in the bag with them anyways. So there's that. Then there are these picture frames. They're fascinating. They're smaller than the other ones, and you could still resin on either side. They have a little lip. So really cool. Glad to have those. Some little tiny glass pearl by Doris, and they're 4mm. This is just a random bag of stuff. So we're gonna... Okay, I don't know why, but my video just stopped in the middle of my talking. So this was a little random bag of goodies. It's, well, this is a frog. A little frog charm. It's cute. This is another picture frame. Then we've got a bunch of different crosses in here. So glad to have these. So that's just some randoms. And I'm just going to set them up here to the side. And I don't know why my video stopped. That was so weird. There's these spacers, daisy spacers, and they're a little bit bigger than the other ones than I had showed. There's these Doris glass pearls in a 6mm. Some antique bronze jump rings. Here's some more bead soup. See what we got here. There's a great big ball, filigree ball. There's that, really pretty. And I'm sure there's not another one because I like it. And there's this. There's a couple of these glass beads. Pretty much anytime I like something, we don't have more than one of them. Some little aqua beads. Some green with glitter, gold glitter. Some kind of pendant thing, although it's cracked or chipped right there. Some pink pearls, bright magenta kind. And, oh, these are even brighter. It's a ruby. Ruby red. A couple of these blue rounds. Anyways, just all around a bunch of stuff. Cool stuff. So I'm gonna pause you guys for a second. I'm gonna load this all back up. Okay, so here's a bag of head pins. There looks like there's some ear wires in there as well. And then this was in there. It appears to be a handle for a drawer with a keyhole in it. And there was a key in there as well. But this doesn't actually fit that one. Don't know why that's in there, but okay. There's that. Then some more of those frames. Then there's these. If I can get them open. These are little squares and they are a 2-hole bead. Spacer bead. Really, really cool. They'll be great for memory wire. Then here's another set kind of like that, similar, but this is like a flower shape. There's those 2 holes again. Very happy to have those. Then there are these links, which Bargain Bee Box just sold these, and I wanted to get some and didn't have the money to, so that's kind of cool that I got them in this. So they look like this. Very pretty. And they're a 5-hole, looks like. Yep. Then there is a square blank that you could resin and a couple of other things, frames that you could put something in. Then there are these like little clock charms. Very cute. They are not double-sided, but they're still very cute. And they're the old-fashioned clock. So there's those. There's a couple of these, which you could put a picture in and resin over top. Awesome to have those. Similar to that are these picture frames that you could put pictures in and resin over top. There are some black howlite crosses. Great to have those. And I don't actually have any of those in my stash, so happy to have them. Um, 18 by 13 millimeter, $2. I don't know if that's right, but there's some little shinies. We'll have to see what those actually are. These are some of those 2-hole spacers as well, but they're like around. They have these. You could put them on a memory wire bracelet in the middle. You just have to make sure you got it right. So that's really cool. Some toggle clasps. Very pretty. Then I do not have anything like these. These are gorgeous. They're also a 2-hole spacer, but they look like that. Glad to have those. Absolutely gorgeous. I love them. And like I say, see, they could be a bracelet. Beautiful. Or you could just put some head pins on the back of them and make them a pair of earrings. So, glad to have those. Then finally, these two, or I mean, not two. This last one in this bag, I actually ordered a bunch of these from Bargain Bead Box website. And, they sold them for five of them for $1.99. And I bought a bunch of them. So, super glad to have these. I'll go to my other collection of them. So that was all that was in that bag, and I'm going to set them to the side and grab some more stuff. Okay, there was only 2 other items and then a box with some stuff in it. So one is this little turtle charm. So cute. And the other is this strand. It's a full strand of Swarovski pearls in rose gold, and they're 6 millimeter. And this is normally $8. So that's awesome to have. Okay, then there was a box with just some randomness in it. And I'm just going to kind of pan you and let you see. So a couple bead caps, some loose seed beads, some connectors, some letter beads. And that's it. Okay, so that was the haul that I was waiting on for almost a full month. So super glad to have that. Crazy story was, I ordered it, like, say, on August 2nd, and it started out in Kansas City, Missouri. And I live in Burton, Kansas, which is about 6 hours south of that. And, it went from Kansas City, Missouri to Kansas City, Kansas to Des Moines, Iowa, back to Kansas City, Missouri, up to St. Louis, Missouri, to someplace with an H in Missouri, back to Kansas City, Missouri, back to Des Moines, Iowa, back to Kansas City, Missouri, and then down to Kansas City, Kansas, and then nothing got scanned after that for like 6 days. So finally, the seller contacted me, and she's like, I'm so sorry that you haven't got your package. I put in a lost item report with a postmaster, and the very next day, I got a text, which I had signed up for all the texts because I was so irritated with my package. I had signed up to get all the texts, so I got a text the next day that I had been scanned into Kansas City, Kansas again. And then the day after that, I got 3 texts all at once saying it was scanned into Wichita, then left Wichita, then out for delivery, and delivered. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. So, long story, it took forever to get this package, but I was so excited that it finally came and I get to show you what it is. So I want to thank everybody for watching. If you're already a member of my community, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It truly humbles me that people actually want to watch this. And then if you're not subscribed, if you like what you see, please consider subscribing and press the bell button to get notifications of when I upload more videos. I will be coming out very soon with a giveaway as soon as I finish unboxing my huge eBay haul, and then some tutorials following that. So lots to come. Alright, so I'm going to try and get one more video done tonight, and we'll see if it happens. I'm very tired, but we'll see. So I will catch you guys next time. Bye guys.